I'm sick and tired of people accusing the insane, bloodthirsty, genocidally racist comedian Amy Schumer of stealing jokes. That's mean, you guys. She wouldn't do that. She's a better person than that. I don't think we should be dishing out low blows like that, okay? This is Amy Schumer explaining why she believes she gets so much online pushback for her unconditional support of Israel's genocide against the Palestinian people.
But do you feel like, I was just saying this yesterday on Instagram because people were like coming for J-Lo and I was like defending J-Lo.
When were they coming for her?
And they always come for her.
They don't always come for her. She just completely made that up. I haven't heard anybody go after J-Lo since 2001 when she did that Ja Rule single where she dropped the N-bomb. I don't know. You kids are probably too young for this, but back in the like the 90s, it became fashionable for everybody to use the N-word with like a soft R. And everybody started using it. Then J-Lo dropped one in a Ja Rule single, and suddenly the black community was like, whoa, folks. All right. I think we've all had enough fun. It's time for all the non-black people to leave the barbershop right now. People were using it like it was going out of style. J-Lo says it one time, and then it goes out of style. Ruins the party for everybody. But other than that, I have no idea what this chick's talking about.
Yeah, they always.
And I was like, why is there this thing where there are people that you're allowed to come for anything, and then there are people, and I am talking about like celebrities in Hollywood.
Of course, yeah.
And then there are people that you can't say like their jacket was ugly, like you'll be demolished.
Yeah.
But J-Lo.
In other words, why isn't Amy Schumer treated like she's Dolly Parton? Well, I'll give you this is in my opinion, my guess. In terms of in order of importance, kindness, talent, boobage. That's just one person's guess.
And I was like, I need this list and like who decides on the list, because I feel like there are people that, people are down with shitting on the Kardashians, J-Lo. Do you think that you're in that category where people
feel very comfortable shitting on me?
Like they can get mad, like the Nicole fucking Kidman thing?
I know. Yeah, no.
Okay, guys, I had to look this up. This Nicole Kidman thing. So Amy Schumer posted a picture of Nicole Kidman watching a tennis match, looking perfectly like a perfectly normal person. And Amy Schumer wrote next to the picture, "This how humans sit." And she said later, because nobody understood the joke, that she thought Nicole Kidman sat like an alien, but she wasn't sitting like an alien. She was sitting like a perfectly normal person watching a tennis match, although she did have her legs crossed. And, physically speaking, that's probably a position that's kind of alien to Amy Schumer.
There's a lot of passion out there for me, and
like it goes both ways, though.
It goes both ways, yeah. And so I could focus on that, and it doesn't feel good when the whole internet's mad at you. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
It does not feel good, and I don't wish that on anyone if they don't deserve it. But
you handle it like you have thick skin.
I mean, it's been a long time that people have been coming for me, so it's just about how I'm feeling about myself.
So what? Like, if we try to do a thesis of like why.
Like why
there are certain people that people are comfortable.
I think they're mad that I'm not thinner.
You think?
I think they're mad I'm not prettier.
Do you know who I think is hot? Carrie Lake. Crazy Carrie Lake. Like all Republicans, She's out to destroy the people of this country. But I can't help myself. I just love bad girls. She's a stone fox. A person's looks have no bearing on whether or not I'm on your team. You know? Do you know who? Do you know who I don't think is hot? Britney Spears. I don't think Britney Spears. I don't think Margot Robbie's hot. I don't get it. I don't get it. I go see Margot Robbie movies though. She's got good taste in movies. She's good in those movies. Britney Spears. I've been on Team Britney since way back. I was leaving Britney alone way before it was fashionable. But never much cared for her looks. How you look has little or nothing to do with whether or not I'm on your team. Sorry. I'm not buying this excuse.
That I still feel like I have a right to speak.
Really?
And I think that they don't want, I think they're mad that I'm not thinner.
You think?
I think they're mad I'm not prettier, and that I still feel like I have a right to speak.
Really?
And I think that they don't want any woman to speak.
But you don't want any woman to speak. You went after a struggling actress with 38,000 followers by the name of Asia Jackson just because she spoke out against genocide. You sent her a very disturbing private message where you fantasized about Palestinians coming to your home, and you wrote a very descriptive fantasy of what you think they were going to do to you and your children, or you and your kid. You called this particular woman an uneducated Wendy Williams fan just because she was black. And then you tried to intimidate her into not making that message public. I hate to break it to you, kid. But you don't want any woman to speak. Oh, by the way, you know who else I do like? Melissa McCarthy. What a big bundle of joy that woman is. A hilarious ball of light. One of the best SNL hosts ever. You know, every time she's on SNL, they don't even bother to write a sketch with a premise. They'll just here's what they'll have. They'll have we're going to do Wheel of Fortune, but instead of Vanna White turning the letters over, we're going to have Melissa McCarthy. That's the entire premise. And people watch. It's amazing what this woman can do. And you know what the best part about Melissa McCarthy? Why no one ever says a bad word about her? Because she's not a racist. She's never said anything racist. She's never claimed that she never claimed that Palestinians are inherently evil. That Arab Americans are secretly controlling protesters. She's never she never lied about possessing videos of atrocities that never actually happened. She never, and I'm not going to describe the particular atrocity that Amy Schumer claimed she had a video of. She's never inflated the death toll, the civilian death toll of October 7th from 764 to 1,300. She doesn't lie about brown-skinned people just because they have brown skin. And by the way, if you truly believed, let's play this again. Let's play exactly what she said. Why people went after her over her support of Israel. Why people went after her online.
People are comfortable.
I think they're mad that I'm not thinner.
You think?
I think they're mad I'm not prettier, and that I still feel like I have a right to speak.
Really?
And I think that they don't want any woman to speak. I mean, what woman has ever opened her mouth and not
been criticized?
Been torn to shreds?
Do you ever look at Kim Kardashian in moments like that and think she has to deal with so much.
Yeah.
Like, even when I deal with the smallest thing, I'm like, I think of Kim.
Yeah.
Like, she knows how to deal. And she also does the thing that you're supposed to do, which is not say anything about the thing.
Right.
Yeah.
She's a good friend too.
Right.
Yeah, she's a friend. She's a friend. God, what does that remind me of? That reminds me of like when they make fun of celebrities in movies. She's a friend. She's a friend. God, who am I thinking of? Anyways, Kim Kardashian got people out of jail, so I don't think she's really on your side on this one, on your hatred of black people. But then again, she was married to Kanye West. But who knows? What do I know? All I know is it ain't because of your looks, kid. Because Kim Kardashian is actually pretty hot, and people go after her, don't they? According to you. But here's the thing. If you didn't think that the issue was your racism, if you didn't think that the issue wasn't your unconditional support for Israel's slaughter of children in Gaza and now in Rafah, if you didn't really believe that, then why are you talking about Nicole Kidman? Why aren't you talking about that? You don't even mention genocide in this interview. And that's proof that you know it's not about your looks. It's got nothing to do with your looks. People don't hate you because of your looks. Now, I do. That being said, on a separate note, I want to apologize for something I had said about Jerry Seinfeld's Pop-Tart movie. I had accused them of. I said I was offended by a joke in that Seinfeld Pop-Tart movie. I thought that they had used CGI to. I thought they had used like a joke. I thought they made a joke where they used CGI to put buttocks onto Amy Schumer's face. But having seen her in this clip, I think I'm pretty sure that was just her face. My bad.